Good morning. Today I'm on Burchell Trail in Steiglitz. There goes one wallaby, and the other one's just down there. Yep, and there goes the other. This track is Burchell Trail, and it goes from Friday's campground, which people were camping there. It's pretty busy. You want to get here early, I think. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. The sun's just come up, and probably 12 degrees. A little bit nippy, but it'll warm up. It's going to be a day of 30. I've never been here before, so I guess I'll see whether it's any good, whether it's hard, easy, whatever. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing about 13 kilometres, depending on how many stops along the way I take and what the scenery's like. It'll either be quick or it'll be a slow one. So far it looks like we've got plenty of trail markers. I guess I'll see you a little bit later whether it keeps going or not. Kangaroo, just there. Two of them. They don't seem as skittish as the ones over in Lerderderg. These guys are probably used to seeing people all the time here. There's a lot of them coming in here, that's for sure. One just about jumped over the bonnet of the car. That's a fairly good hill. Not too steep, but it goes a while. So when you leave the car park and you come around, you get to this little intersection here. That's Friday's track. What you do is you get up here and you turn right. There's the marker. And the map says go this way. That's Friday's track that goes up there, goes to the main road, the dirt road. The road that comes in from Steiglitz. And we're just up there. We're at the Pines car park, which is, I guess, 500 metres down from the other one. And really, if you wanted to, you could just walk down the road to here from up there, so it just depends on what you want to do. It says Mulrooney's track, but this is the way we have to go. Straight across the road that you're driving on. pretty sure you go through a few car parks and another couple of campgrounds, so there's quite a few options and tracks that cut through. I'm just doing one that loops all the way around the area, so you could pick and choose however long you want it to go. Yeah, this is a spot of an old battery site, 1864 it started. Not much of it here now. There's an old water tank up there. Don't know if it's from those times or not. But might be able to pause that and read it. But there's not much of it left. I was interested to see what the gold mining spots around here were. And that's one of them. We are in a bit of a gully. I'm not sure where they were getting the ore from. Usually a battery is crushing it out of hard rock, so nice flat area. And here we go. Is this a mine? It looks like an old shaft, 2 old shafts maybe. No. Calcinating pits. Wow. 1860s. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. I love to walk through here and just imagine what the hustle and bustle would have been like. How many people lived here. Whether they lived here or not. It's a very, very clear area, so it wouldn't surprise me if they did, but yeah. There's an old creek. Not an old creek, it is a creek. I'd say they definitely would have worked the creek for alluvial gold. Well, so far it's not boring. Track's pretty good. Fairly easy. I think it's going to be easy the whole way. I don't think there's anything hard. There'll be a couple of hills. Hopefully a little bit more scenery. I forgot my food and snacks today, so all I got to me water. Got plenty of water. Got 5 litres of water and coffee. So we'll see how we go. So now we're at the side of the Bearnhart mine. I don't know how many kilometres it's in. I'll put it on the screen when I figure it out. And we'll just have a walk up here and have a look. See if I can find where it was. It looks like a pile of garbage and nothing. So who knows? It might have been just here. No doubt the parks would have filled it in so that no one could see it, but it could even be further up. Looks like there's a mound of spoil rock up there, but I'm not going to head up. I might do this one again, I think. And it's another cocky feather. Not as big as the last one, but probably better. Definitely something the old timers put here. Kangaroo going up the hill on the other side. Two. There's just a heap of them here. Wallabies, kangaroo, magpie I've seen so far. Heard the kookaburra. Here's another road. This one to the right goes up to Yankee Gully Road. I'll put it up in the video where it is on the map. And we keep going straight, and so far it's really well marked. A couple hundred metres in, we're into another car park. I'm not sure what the road is across there. So you can see the track's fairly thin. It's on the side of not a huge gully, but it's fairly steep. A bit rocky. As long as you've got decent shoes and you watch where you're going, you'll be okay. So far it's enjoyable. Kangaroos everywhere, like I said before. I've only been quick enough to get those couple on camera. The rest of them see me before I even know they're there and they're off. I wouldn't hang around for me either. So here's the intersection. That's Hut Road, just there. And you know, you could probably drive down that and just come down here if you wanted to. Lease Road that way, and that must be the track that was over the other side of the little creek there. And just up here we got a campsite, just over here. Which I don't think anyone's at. Which is interesting. There was a scout group at the other one where I started from. The Lara Scout Group, I think it was. Really nice cleared little area here. Almost want to stop and have a drink, but I'm not sure how far in I am. Probably only about 4 kilometres, I guess. Maybe not even that. Yeah, so it's a nice campsite. It's got a couple of fire pits here. So the track continues on straight across this car park. Box track it says. Dieback control. Nice grass trees on the top of box track here. A couple of dead ones, so yeah, probably infected. I guess it'll only be a matter of time before these ones cop it as well. Yep, come up to another little fork. Marker post says yes, that way says no. So we turn to the right slightly. So far the markers have been great. I think I read that there were no markers, but geez, there's a lot of them in all the right spots too. We were back on a single lane walking track now, which is pretty good. I'm looking forward to getting a view, if possible, somewhere. And down we go. And up the other side. I'm sure the sign will tell us where we are. Not really. Campgrounds there. What have we got? Graham's Creek picnic area. Fire stability in fireplaces only. Fair enough. And get off your bug. We keep going up this road and we turn off to the left. Yeah, down Hazel Track. Just something different, we're going uphill again. Made it to the top of that hill, probably 500 metres, not sure, K long, I'll check it later. Really nice though, grassy, soft. There's a big track there, it's like a management track, but it's a good walk. So up there's back track and we're still on Hazel Track. And we head down this way. I reckon about 5 kilometres in, I guess, here. It's been pretty easy. I'll show you quite a few grass trees over through here. Nice little spot. Top of the hill. Yeah, they're beautiful. The whole area is nice. It really does remind me of Pyrites Creek around there. Still haven't seen a snake, except for that one place in Pyrites Creek, a red belly. So, don't know. Plenty of people have seen them, I haven't. There's another dead grass tree. A little bit of a rocky part of the track happening here. Along the side of a gully. Yeah, that's an impressive grass tree. Righto, up the rocks we go. Nice orange ribbons around the tree, mark the trail. We're climbing up pretty well now. Well, there's an interesting little bit. A little bit further on from the rocky hill, we've got grass trees again. So now, pretty much got a straight shot along the fence line, and then at the end of that we'll turn right and it's on the way back. That's when I'll probably have me break, and not something to eat, but you can see on the camera, on the screen there, the fence line, and when we get up to that little corner up there, that's when I'll have a break, perhaps. Depends what's up there. Lovely. I think we're about halfway now, so another 6.5 to go. Maybe 7, maybe 5. Might be past halfway, I'll have to check it later, but yeah, it's been good so far. Nice relaxing walk. Now we've just done the fence line, pretty good walk. You can make up a bit of time through there, probably a K. And you get to this little roundabout here. You go straight up that way. Saw a couple of people down there, long telephoto lens, bird watching, taking photos of birds, I guess. So, first people I've seen on the walk. Must have come in from this end. Up we go. There's some big ones too. That one there's got to be 7 foot tall, easily. One over there even bigger. We're at a nice easy walk at the moment. We're on Banksia track, and that's Loggers track is up that way. Probably got 4 kilometres to go until the end. This is really easy walking. It's just a old hard management track. Not even sure what the time is. Let me have a look. 9:30. So we've been going for 2.5 hours. We've been walking along this main road here for ages, and we turn up there where the marker says. Okay, let's do it. And that's what my map says as well. So the track turns back into a little 1-lane walking track. Still pretty easy, pretty clear. A lot of people have walked down it. You can see their footprints in amongst all these little spindly trees. It's like a little alleyway. One way of putting a bridge in. I've been wondering where that's going to be. Very nice spot. Very nice. And we've just come out of that track. You can see the orange marker. As long as you follow them, you won't have any problems. You won't get lost. And now we're going to turn right onto Bracken track, and there's another orange marker. Now I refuse to call them what everyone else calls them. I reckon it's a stupid name. Same for the pile of rocks. Like, it's a pile of rocks. It's a rock marker. That's a track marker. So anyway, That was random. It's been a good walk. So I'll end up coming up to another campground soon. I'm not sure, maybe 1.5 k's, 2 k's away. Then I can either take the road back to where I parked the car, or there's another track that goes out the back and just goes around a little bit and into the back of the camping spot where my car is. So I'll decide what I'm going to do then. A few grass trees in the area, just spotted around a little bit, a couple of small ones. Definitely got bigger trees here than in the Lerderderg forest. Oh, here's the main road. Track pretty much walks right up next to it. And across the road, take you to the old mill campground. We'll go into this campground, check out the track on the other side, and use that one to get back to where we started. So once you come across the main road, you get into this little cleared area. You can see a marker just over there, and you go down this track here, which is first track, which is Burchell track. I think it's Burchell, I think that's what it is. Yeah, Burchell track. So yeah, you head down this way. Or you could just keep going down the road and you're back to your car anyway. So, but we've come to do the track. I'm doing the track. Oh, it smells really nice through here. Well, looks like we might get a view. Alrighty, here we are at the old mill campground. Pretty good. Picnic table, fireplace, open area. Don't think you can actually get a car down in here, so it's carry in and carry out. Your firewood is my home, fair enough. Don't chop it down. I'd say people can get up in here. There's plenty of tyre tracks, but Anarchy Gorge, 10 k's, 3.5 hours. Steiglitz, 12 kilometres, 4 hours. Oh, that's where we've just been. Almost, anyway. And I'll have a look at the map. Hopefully that marker shows us the way to get to the final campsite and where the car is. So if you want to stay here overnight, you have to book it and pay. I'll have a look on the website, see how much it's worth. I suppose it's fair enough. It's a pretty good campsite. It's fairly well maintained. And emergency marker. Don't know if you have phone reception here. I'm not about to check it, but you might have. Anyway, up the hill we go. Not very far now until I get back. So what do I reckon about this? I've enjoyed it. It's been fairly easy in a lot of it, but it's been good to see a different area for a change. It's an enjoyable walk. A couple of minor challenging spots, I guess. But pretty much anyone can do this walk. A nice, easy 13 kilometres. That road there goes down into the campsite. Oh, there's a toilet. Hole in the ground. There you go. And does it have water? I don't know. Might do, but if you're coming down here camping, you should have all your gear anyway. Yeah, very good. So yep, out of 10 for a walk, probably looking at 9.5. Out of 10 for difficulty, maybe only a 5. So on my craptacular score of walking, give it an overall a 7. Just because it's a nice walk. Camp overnight, go for your walk, and come back to your campsite. Pretty good way of doing it if you wanted to. So just walking up from the Old Mill campsite. This is the only time you ignore the track marker. Track marker says that way, but I reckon it's pointing to the gorge or something like that. So you go to the right. If you go to the right, you end up at the same campground as I started at. That's the only time you deviate from it. Might not have had any food out here, but I did have porterhouse and mashed potato with mushroom gravy for breakfast at 4:30 this morning. Cheerio. So the track that we turned on before, we called Pine Track. You get to a main road, and then you may kind of lose where you are. So let me just get my map right. So you can see Pine Track is the one heading to the top. There's whatever Gully Road, Sawpit Gully Road, and there's that little blue track that cuts that big hairpin. So it kind of winds its way up through the bush here. It's a bit hard to see, but there's Pine Road right there, right in front of us, and there is a small track that comes up through there. So, and it shortcuts that hairpin. Shortcuts the hairpin at Sawpit Gully Road. I'm just trying to zoom out the map a bit. Now you can see where I am on the arrow, and that little blue line to Friday's camping area. That's the only spot I have to get to now. So yeah, otherwise you'll end up doing that hairpin and then back on the track again. And ain't much of a track here. But it's here. And you've always got the road if you just want to go up the road. Walk that hairpin and get to the track. That's the beauty of having a good mapping app on your phone. I'm not saying you cannot get lost, but what I will say is, geez, if you don't run out of battery, you'll pretty much always know where you are and where you have to get to. Ooh, spiderweb. Cheerio. We don't want you hanging around. Anyway, I thought I'd show you that little one because it's a little bit tricky. Mind you, the road would be easier anyway. Just come from where the road disappears over that little hill. Track comes out onto the road, and right there is the track to Friday's campground. This road here goes away from it and back onto the main road, so it's a lot quicker to go that way. Well, that's it for me. I've said see you later before, but I'm saying it for good now. Personally, I would maybe go up the road. It's probably a little bit easier. You don't have to navigate the crappy little track there. Just walk up and ta-da! A couple hundred metres, you're at the campground. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's getting a bit warm now. Best I mosey on. Toodaloo.